How's it going, everybody? Got two current potential unpaid teams. The person on eBay does have until 1 p.m. to get those paid up, so they aren't available just yet. But if you are interested in the Royals or the Dodgers at 50 and 55 each, feel free to let me know. That way we can get ourselves ready and get this break started right on time. Just in case anyone just popped in here, we do have two teams potentially available with the Royals and the Dodgers. Michael, you got the Dodgers. All right. Yeah, like I said, they are going to have until that 1 p.m. just to get those paid up. They do have until the break starts, but I will put you down for the Dodgers in case they do not pay in time. Thank you for that, Michael. Assume that you're the one with the Mets as well, so we can just send it along with the Mets. I think I've seen you in a few of these before, so yeah, there we go. Nice. It says jumbo on basically every side of this box written, so if it's not jumbo, it's going to be awkward. Awesome, thank you. So we just have the Royals then. Royals at 50, if anyone's interested in the Kansas City Royals. GG, unfortunately the Dodgers are already gone, so we fortunately won't be taking that because I'm not going to take them away from Michael. So if you are interested in the Phillies, though, let me know. Or just the Royals, not the Phillies. Sorry. The Phillies are not available. Just to be clear, the Phillies are not available. It's the Royals. I don't know why I said Phillies. The Royals are the only team left on the board should the person on eBay not pay in time. If they do, fortunate for the people in the chat, but, fortunate for me, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how fortunes really work. Not for me to know. Let's see if we got anything here. Also, just for anyone out there, we did have a Bowman Chrome break scheduled at 3 p.m. today. Unfortunately, the listings on eBay were put as a.m. instead of p.m., so they are ending early, or they're ending early tomorrow morning. So we'll just be breaking that one at noon tomorrow. So you can go ahead, check out those listings. I'm not going to go all the way down to 30 just yet, Gigi, but appreciate the offer. But yeah, if you are interested in more Bowman Chrome, those auctions are live right now. They have 12 hours to go about, so just messed up the AM and the PM there. So apologies for that. That break will be just delayed until noon tomorrow. But plenty of time to bid on them. So if you miss out on this one, on something that you wanted, you can just rebuy into the Bowman break, which is different than Topps, but also the same. So don't think about it too hard. All right, 1 p.m. Let's see what we got going on here. There's nothing. We will cancel this. Michael, if you would like to send payment. It's the 55 for the Dodgers. If you want to send it to breaks at twobrosports.com, get that taken care of. We'll just send it along with your Mets, like I said before, so we'll be good there. And then we are just looking for a buyer for the Royals. Awesome. Got 45 for the Royals. Anyone interested at 45 for the Royals? Got it, Michael. Thank you for that again. Looking at 45 for the Royals. If anyone is interested, 45. 40. 35. All right. So I guess if anyone doesn't have 40 by, we'll give it 2 minutes. 2 minutes for anyone to do 40. Otherwise, I guess we'll go to David at 35. David, of course, the person who beat me out for the White Sox earlier. I think that was Monday. The Astros, of course, the team that beat the White Sox. That was yesterday. 10-1 that final. Not a great way to end the season, in all honesty, but I guess it's better than like getting walked off. So less heartbreaking. We were never in it. Oh no, it's fine, David. It's absolutely fine. I don't. It doesn't matter that much to me. If I wanted in on these, I'd probably get in more. But yeah, no, it looked sick. I did package the cards, so it was at least a fun one to look at. I mean, being honest, like if I got them, they would just sit in a box for like 5 years, and then I wouldn't know what to do with them anyway. So, as a White Sox fan, I was interested. As a collector of sorts, I'm not really there. But it also just feels weird that like Nick Madrigal is a White Sox when he's not in real life. Like all these products have come out in the last month or so, and Nick Madrigal is just always on the White Sox. And every time I load that card up into the White Sox, it's like, yep, that sure is the team that he played for before. But looks like we got no one else, David. So 35 for the Royals is a sale. Assume that you know where you're sending it, but just in case, we'll put that back up for you. Go ahead and just send it to our eBay. Or not our eBay, our PayPal. Man, we are having a day. Send it to our PayPal, and we will get this show on the road. Autos are meh, yeah. Can't win them all, unfortunately. Wish you could. It'd be nice. Can't even win half. Hope to win a quarter of them and end up winning 10%. And really should be happy with that. Excellent. We are all paid now. Hello and welcome to another Two Bros Break. My name is Michael. We're going to be breaking some Topps Chrome 2021 Jumbo. 2021 Jumbo. It's arguably the same thing as the previous product, just in larger packs. So there are our 13 card packs. If you're new to Two Bros Breaks, we do have these fairly regularly. You can check out our break schedule on our Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. That is where you can find us, and then Two Bros _sports is how you can find us. That's where you can figure out exactly what we're doing in the upcoming week, plan your schedule ahead of time. And then if you see something you like there, you can head on over to our eBay store, TwoBros788. Save us as your favorite seller. Find out when listings go live, as well as check out our extensive collection of singles and memorabilia there. Speaking of memorabilia, we also do have it at our retail store in Blaine, Minnesota. So if you're in Minnesota or find yourself in Minnesota, you can always come on down to the Northtown Mall or up to the Northtown Mall. Check us out. Got plenty of sports memorabilia, sports cards, really anything the sports fan in your life or that is you could want. I'm going to start this break off with Jesus Sanchez. Then we have Anthony Rendon, Dylan Carlson, Gio Urshela, Luis Castillo, Wilson Contreras. That one's sticking together. There we go. Adalberto Mondesi, Yadier Molina, Hyun Jin Ryu, Randy Arozarena, the Future Stars, Mike Trout, Eric Hosmer, the purple. Out, and then our purple Eric Hosmer. Purple Eric Hosmer out of 299 for the Padres. Yeah, I saw that, GG. Hopefully, we got a nice silver Kenta Maeda here for you. DJ LeMahieu, Michael Confornato, Tim Anderson, Alejandro Kirk. And it looks like we got a nice little batch here of stuck together cards. There we go. There's Alejandro Kirk, Mike Clevenger, Max Kepler, and Dallas Keuchel. There we go. Ryan Yarborough, Tariq Skubal, Jorge Posada, the baseball, and then Freddie Freeman, Mike Trout, Luke Voigt, Kettle Marte, Ryan Braun, Devin Williams, Juan Soto. We got Christian Pache, Starling Marte, Joey Bart, Marco Gonzalez. There we go. Alec Baum, Kyle Lewis. And then our first auto is Dalton Jeffries for the A's. Dalton Jeffries for the A's. First auto of the day. Alex Kirilloff. Yep. Alex Kirilloff. Seems like he's going to end up turning into a first baseman there, potentially, when started out in the outfield. But if it works out, it works out, and that's all that matters, right? Dalton Jeffries, the first auto there. Then we have Josh Donaldson, David Dahl, Shun Yamaguchi, Austin Meadows, Matt Olson, Joey Gallo, Albert Pujols. And Albert's got some cards stuck behind him because Chrome likes to stick together. There we go. We got Albert Pujols, Max Muncy, Kyle Schwarber, and Joe Adell. We have the Future Stars, Brendan McKay. Joe Adell, the negative for Jorge Soler for the Kansas City Royals. So, nice negative there again for David. Lorenzo Cain, George Springer, Paul Goldschmidt, Jose Abreu, and then Jock Peterson with some guys behind him. There we go. Josh Hader, Eloy Jimenez, Sean Murphy, Corey Seager, and Ronald Acuna Jr. And we have our Prismic Power for Bryce Harper. Cabrian Hayes, and then the purple auto for Luis Garcia. Purple auto for Luis Garcia. I must have missed that Joe Adell. Now I'm curious. Oh boy, yeah, it was the first card after I pulled that stack. I'm just I'll show everyone what David's talking about there in case you missed it like I did at the first glance. But yeah, that whew, good machine there, huh? Juan Soto, Jose Ramirez, Christian Javier, Brandon Lowe, Gleyber Torres, Brady Singer, Chris Sale, Andrew Benintendi, Austin Riley. And then we got Jose Altuve, Steven Strasburg, then Jose Altuve, the baseball for Venezuela, Josh Hader, and Christian Pache. The end of that box, or end of that half box, sorry. Before I started looking at those cards, we were talking about the retail store. If you're looking to open your own box of cards, you can always call the retail store. Number's going to be in the upper right-hand corner there, 763-786-9133. You can give them a call. They will ship sealed product to you, so if you want your own stuff, you can always give them a call, and they'll be happy to ship it to you if we got it in stock. So, an option for you as well. Ooh. Fortunately, we got the sticky chrome today. We have Fernando Tatis Jr., Davy Garcia, Pete Alonso, Lewin Diaz, Mike Moustakas, Rafael Devers, Brandon Woodruff, Nolan Arenado, Chris Bryant, the future stars Tony Gonsolin, the Juan Soto, and then the pink Christian Pache. The pink Christian Pache, 346 out of 399 there for the Braves. We have Nick Senzel, Kyle Tucker, Brian Hayes, Keston Hiura, Lucas Giolito, Spencer Howard, Corey Kluber, Masahiro Tanaka, Paul DeYoung, Kenta Maeda, another one of those not great centering there. Kenta Maeda, Mike Trout also not greatly centered. Garrett Crochet, and then our auto is Blake Taylor. First auto out of this. Going to be, I guess, third auto out of this. This will be at 5, right? Blake Taylor for the Astros. Second Astros auto going to Jared. Hope Jared is doing well. Some nice autos to start his day. Anthony Rizzo, Jorge Soler. We got Ian Anderson, Lewis Brinson, Shane McClanahan. Got another card behind Shane here. Knew that card was too thick. Shin Soo Chu, Tanner Houck, Chris Paddock, Ryan Mountcastle, Jacob DeGrom, Tristan McKenzie, the baseball for Gleyber Torres, and then Brady Singer, Starling Marte, Austin Hayes, Jared Walsh, Josh Bell, Freddie Freeman, JD Martinez. Get rid of these guys. Get these cards out from under JD. Card, I guess. JD Martinez, and Kyle Seager was hiding right behind him. We have Kybert Ruiz, Mike Yastrzemski, David Peterson, Brusdar Graterol, Buster Posey, and then Luis Garcia again with the auto for the Astros. Plenty of Astros autos to start off. Glad the box can mock me. Big fan of that. Get another one. You might just see me leave. And we have Joey Bart, John Lester, Salvador Perez, Cody Bellinger, Byron Buxton, Victor Robles, Aaron Judge, Evan White, Jeff McNeil, Luis Robert, Yordan Alvarez, the Prismic Power for Luis Castillo, Casey Mize, and Joey Votto. Eduardo Escobar, Miguel Cabrera, Luis Garcia, Patrick Corbin, Bobby Dahlbeck, Ahmed Rosario, JT Realmuto, Kevon Biggio, Willie Adames. There we go. Willie Adames, Trevor Bauer, Josh Bell, and then Daniel Johnson for Cleveland. Daniel Johnson for Cleveland, the next auto. And then Javier Baez, the last card out of that box. On to box number 2. While you're here on YouTube, if you like the cards, like the product, feel free to like the video. Doesn't do a whole lot outside of feed my own ego, but if you do want something that could benefit you, you can subscribe, turn on those notifications. We do try and sell any unpaid spots prior to the stream beginning, much like we did with the Royals and Dodgers there. Michael got in pretty quickly with the Dodgers call, so appreciate that. But yeah, if you do subscribe, you can get in early, and at our prices, they are first come, first serve. So Michael locking up the Dodgers there. right off the bat. All right, and we're going to start off with Evan Longoria, Casey Mize, Will Smith, Marcell Ozuna, Justin Upton, Luis Patino, Francisco Lindor, Carlos Santana, Marcus Semien. The future stars, Willie Castro, Christian Yelich, and then we have Tanner Houck. Teal rookie for the Red Sox, it looks like. 196 out of 199 for Tanner Houck. Marco Gonzalez, Andreas Jimenez, Ramon Laureano, Trevor Story. You have Nick Madrigal, Luis Arias, Lance McCullers, Didi Gregorius, Max Fried, Alex Verdugo, Jack Flaherty, Yohan Moncada for the baseball insert, and then Sean Murphy, Alec Boehm, Dalton Varsho, Andrew McCutcheon, Jake Cronenworth, Jorge Alfaro, Sherton Apostel, with Charlie Blackmon, Christian Yelich, and then Sonny Gray, Jazz Chisholm, Jake Arrieta, Andreas Jimenez, and then Brandon Bielak. Jesus. So many Astros autos. They really are just coming after me today, attacking me personally. Congratulations, though, Jared. Happy you're getting all these autos. Hopefully one of these pitchers turns out for you. We have Whit Merrifield, AJ Puck, Justin Verlander, Chris Archer, Willie Castro, Josh Donaldson. Looks like Josh has got some stuff stuck behind him. There we go. Josh Donaldson, Matt Chapman, and Charlie Morton. No worries. Garrett Crochet, Buster Posey. Yasmani Grandal, Bo Bichette, the future stars, Albert Pujols, Alex Bregman, Lorenzo Cain, Nick Senzel, Anthony Rizzo, Eugenio Suarez. Got a bunch stuck behind him, it seems. There we go. Eugenio Suarez, Leody Tavares, Will Myers, Aroldis Chapman, Luis Campusano, and Jackie Bradley Jr. Excuse me. And then our Prismic Power, Luke Voigt, Shohei Ohtani. And then our next auto is for the Braves, William Contreras, the blue auto. Blue auto, William Contreras, 40 out of 150 for the Braves. Congrats to Patrick. Patrick is around. If not, congrats all the same. Shin Soo Chu, Mookie Betts, Aaron Nola, Shohei Ohtani, Rhys Hoskins, Adonis Medina. With Kwang Hyun Kim, Yu Darvish, Vladimir Guerrero, Kevin Kiermaier, Dansby Swanson, the baseball for Vladimir Guerrero Jr., George Springer, and Tanner Houck. Second half of box number 2. There we go. Christian Javier, Brandon Lowe, Gleyber Torres. Then we got Ronald Acuna Jr., Andrew Benintendi, Austin Riley, Jose Altuve, Clayton Kershaw, Steven Strasburg, Sean Murphy, the future stars, and Luis Robert, the White Sox. And there you go, David. There you go. Your gold wave for Jorge Soler, 47 out of 50. 47 out of 50 for the Royals there. Maybe it's a shimmer, not a wave. I apologize if I got that wrong. Wave might be the name for Panini. I don't know. Eric Hosmer, Brady Singer, Chris Sale. God. And got Chris Sale, Nick Castellanos, and Sixto Sanchez. Got Walker Buehler, Shane Bieber, Nelson Cruz. That card stuck behind him too. And Isaac Paredes, Max Scherzer, and Dane Dunning. And we have J.D. Martinez and Jared Oliva. Jared Oliva for the Pirates is the next auto. And there's Jared Oliva for the Pirates. Braylon Marquez. Ryan Weathers, John Means, Carlos Correa, and Rough Not Odor. I mean, I'm going to try, Gigi. I can't guarantee it, but I'm going to try. There we go. Lourdes Gurriel Jr., Kyle Lewis, Anderson Tejada, Brandon Crawford, Dean Kremer, and Giancarlo Stanton. We have Jesus Luzardo with the baseball, Jake Cronenworth, Chris Paddock, Kevin Newman, and Joey Votto. We have Javier Baez, Whit Merrifield, Shogo Akiyama, Tyler Stevenson, Chris Davis, Jarrett Cole, and Trent Grisham, the future stars. We have John Lester, then the White Sox with Yerman Mercedes, the teal auto. Finally. Teal auto for Yerman Mercedes, 82 out of 199. I pulled a few Alex Kirilloff autos. Nothing too insane from Alex Kirilloff. I think the twin that I pulled the most autos for is Joe Mauer, but there is the Yerminator, Yerman Mercedes. Ryan Mountcastle, Alex Bregman, Eric Hosmer, Braylon Marquez, Bryce Harper, Alex Kirilloff, Tony Gonsolin. There we go. Tony Gonsolin, Mark Conha, Blake Snell, Noah Syndergaard, the Prismic Power for Eloy Jimenez, Alec Bohm, the negative for Max Fried. Then we have Eugenio Suarez right at the end there. And our final little get here as we pull the cards apart. Apologies, the Bowman break instead will end up being canceled. So the Bowman break I was talking about earlier that was misput up, it will end up being canceled. We have William Contreras, Manny Machado, Sam Huff, Wilson Ramos, Chris Bubich, Xander Bogaerts, Ozzie Albies, Yohan Moncada, Clark Schmidt, Tyler Glasnow, Eloy Jimenez, and then Luis Patino. Luis Patino. Yeah, I guess to clarify what I'm saying here, GG, I personally have not pulled his auto out of this product. I pulled it out of a different product, and out of all products combined, I've probably pulled the most Joe Mauer for the Twins. So that's the full clarification on my statement there. Luis Patino, though, for the Padres. And then we have Mookie Betts right at the end. Take any auto. Well, if we only got twins, I think it's Kirilov and, do they have another one? Ryan Jeffers, I think, is the other twin that you can get an auto for. Okay. Starting off here with Albert Pujols, George Springer, Paul Goldschmidt, Luis Campusano, Jackie Bradley Jr., followed by Kwang Hyun Kim, Yu Darvish, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Kevin Kiermaier, future stars Yordan Alvarez, Joe Adell, and then Tariq Skubal. Tariq Skubal for the Tigers. Got 189 out of 199 for Tariq Skubal. Wilson Ramos, Jose Abreu, Jock Peterson, Jose Ramirez, Christian Javier. And then we have our Brandon Lowe, followed by Dansby Swanson, Rafael Devers, Brandon Woodruff, Nolan Arenado, Chris Bryant, Jock Peterson, and then our auto is going to be for the Cardinals. Did not see the name right away. We have Roel Ramirez for the Cardinals. Roel Ramirez, the auto for the Cardinals. There we go. And we have Chris Bubich, Gleyber Torres, Brady Singer, Chris Sale. Nick Castellanos behind Chris Sale there. We have Sixto Sanchez. Boy, this is frustrating. There we go. Sixto Sanchez, Masahiro Tanaka, Paul DeJong, Kenta Maeda, Mike Trout, and Shin Soo Choo. We have baseball for Fernando Tatis, Ryan Mountcastle with the 1975 frame. And then Mike Yastrzemski, Walker Buehler, Ryan Weathers, John Means, and Carlos Correa. Rougned Odor. And then Tanner Howe, Chris Paddock, Ryan Mountcastle, Jacob deGrom, the future stars Nick Solak, and then Tyson Miller for the Cubs is our next auto. Tyson Miller for the Cubs. The blue wave there. 22 out of 150 for Tyson Miller. And the Cubs. You have David Peterson, Lourdes Gurriel, Kevin Newman. And then Zach Greinke, Joey Votto, then Javier Baez. Tristan McKenzie, Kyle Seager, Kybert Ruiz, Mike Yastrzemski, and David Peterson. The Prismic Power for Matt Olson, Aaron Judge, the 1975, and Fernando Tatis Jr. there. Whit Merrifield, Alex Bregman, Eric Hosmer, Braylon Marquez, Bryce Harper, and then Victor Robles, Aaron Judge, Evan White. There we go. Jeff McNeil, Luis Robert, Will Myers, and Josh Fleming for the Rays. This is the next auto off the board. Josh Fleming. Auto for the Tampa Bay Rays there. And then Davey Garcia. This is frustrating. All right, Josh Donaldson. Nothing yet that I can remember. Lorenzo Cain, Nick Senzel, Anthony Rizzo, Eugenio Suarez, Leody Tavares, Will Myers. Then we have Aroldis Chapman, Luis Campusano, Jackie Bradley Jr., Rod Carew for baseball, and then Cody Bellinger and Kybert Ruiz. I know we did get at least a Kirilloff, though it wasn't an auto or a silver, I don't believe. AJ Puck, Justin Verlander, Chris Archer, Willie Castro, and then Marco Gonzalez, Charlie Morton, Garrett Crochet, and then a bunch of cards stuck behind Garrett because we can't have this product nice because Topps doesn't like nice things. Buster Posey and Yasmani Grandal. Jerick Cole, the Prismic Power, and Ronald Acuna with the 1975, and then Bo Burrows is the auto for the Detroit Tigers. Bo Burrows, the refractor auto. There you are, Bo Burrows. Then we have Kyle Seager, Dalton Varsho, Andrew McCutcheon, Jake Cronenworth, Jorge Alfaro, Sherton Apostle, Tariq Skubal, Juan Soto, Christian Pache, Starling Marte, Joey Bart, future stars Jesus Luzardo, and then Salvador Perez and Sam Huff. We have, excuse me. Guess we'll cut it off right there. Ramon Laureano, Trevor Story, Nick Madrigal, and Luis Arias. There we go. Lance McCullers, Hyunjin Ryu, Mike Clevenger, Max Kepler, Dallas Keuchel, Ryan Yarborough, Pete Alonso, and then Johan Ramirez for the Mariners. Johan Ramirez, nice, just writing Ramirez there for the signature, big fan. There's Johan Ramirez for the Mariners. We have Manny Machado, Chris Bubich, Evan Longoria, Casey Mize, Will Smith, Marcell Ozuna, Andreas Jimenez, Luis Castillo, Wilson Contreras, Adalberto Mondesi, Yadier Molina, baseball for Kettle Marte, and then Aroldis Chapman. And we have Sean Murphy, William Contreras, Manny Machado, Sam Huff, Wilson Ramos, Yordan Alvarez, JT Realmuto, Cavan Biggio, Willie Adames, Trevor Bauer, the future stars Mike Brousseau, Fernando Tatis Jr., the 1975, and then a pink Lewis Brinson. Pink Lewis Brinson, Out of 399 for the Marlins, and then Eloy Jimenez to end out that box. Let's move on to box number 4. All right, Miguel Cabrera, Luis Garcia, Patrick Corbin, Bobby Dahlbeck, Luis Robert, Jordan Alvarez, JT Realmuto, Cavan Biggio, Willie Adames, the future stars Gavin Lux, and then Sixto Sanchez with Eduardo Escobar and the pink speckle right behind him. Eduardo Escobar out of 350 for the pink speckle there. Then we have Jacob deGrom, Ahmad Rosario, Jesus Sanchez, Anthony Rendon, Dylan Carlson, Gio Urshela, Trevor Bauer, Luis Castillo, Wilson Contreras, Adalberto Mondesi, Yadier Molina, David Ortiz, the baseball, Jose Abreu, and Tristan McKenzie. DJ LeMahieu, Nate Pearson, Michael Confornato, and then Tim Anderson. Tim Anderson, Hyunjin Ryu, Mike Clevenger, Max Kepler, Dallas Keuchel, Ryan Yarborough, and Tariq Skubal. In 1975, Nolan Arenado. And then the gold Ryan Castellani auto for the Rockies. Gold Ryan Castellani for the Rockies. Gold Wave or Shimmer or whatever their parallel is meant to be called. For the Rockies. Congrats to Steven there. Then we have Aaron Nola, Alejandro Kirk, Luke Voigt, Kettle Marte, Ryan Braun, Devin Williams, David Dahl. Oh, we get these cards unstuck. We'll keep thinking about David Dahl. There we go. Then we have Juan Soto, Christian Pache, Starling Marte, and Joey Bart. The future stars, Nico Horner. And then Yasmani Grandal, Shohei Ohtani, Shun Yamaguchi, Austin Meadows, Matt Olson. And we have Joey Gallo. And Marco Gonzalez, Alec Boehm, Max Muncy, Kyle Schwarber, and Joe Adell. Jose Ramirez, Luis Garcia, an auto for the Royals. Edward Olivares for the Royals, the auto. There you go. I honestly don't know. If we're being completely honest with each other right now, Gigi, I am not privy to that part of the business. I honestly just open the cards. Max Muncy, Albert Pujols, George Springer, Paul Goldschmidt, Jose Abreu, Jock Peterson, and then Jose Ramirez. And we have Josh Hader, Eloy Jimenez, Sean Murphy, and Corey Seager. We have baseball for Yasmani Grandal, Leody Tavares, and Kyle Schwarber at the end. Went for another box, but we still got to finish this one out. Yeah, I mean, honestly, at this point, they might not. The part that I'm missing is I don't actually know what we pay for jumbo. I can do that math too. I don't generally, just because I don't have the other part of the math. So I don't know what we pay from our distributors. So I probably could, but not personally. Like I said, I'm just here to open the cards. Mookie Betts, Aaron Nola, Shohei Ohtani, Rhys Hoskins, Adonis Medina, Kwang Hyun Kim, Yu Darvish, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Kevin Kiermaier, the future stars Jose Urquidy, Xander Bogaerts, and then Luis Campusano, the blue Luis Campusano, 33 out of 150 for Campusano. Yeah, I mean, I'm not even trying to duck your question or anything like that. Like, I also assumed that if it was losing money, we'd probably just stop doing it. At Rhys Hoskins, Fernando Tatis Jr., David Garcia, Pete Alonso, Lewin Diaz, Mike Moustakas, Kyle Tucker, Dansby Swanson, Rafael Devers, Brandon Woodruff, Nolan Arenado, Corey Seager, and then Jesus Sanchez is the auto. Jesus Sanchez is the auto. There is that. Adonis Medina, Cabrian Hayes, Keston Hiura, Lucas Giolito, Spencer Howard, Chris Bryant, and then we have Masahiro Tanaka with a few cards behind him. Paul DeJong, Kenta Maeda, Mike Trout, Edgar Martinez, the baseball, and Joey Bart. And then we have our green Alex Verdugo. The green looks like wave for Alex Verdugo. 26 out of 99. Yeah, I mean, I know some of the numbers that we've put out before, and I've seen that breaks can be very profitable, but I don't have the specifics on our jumbo. Like I said, I assumed that if it wasn't good, we'd stop. Joe Adell, Corey Kluber, and Jorge Soler, Ian Anderson, Lewis Brinson, Shane McClanahan, Shin Soo Chu, Tanner Houck, Chris Paddock, Ryan Mountcastle, the future star Zach Gallen, Ronald Acuna Jr., and then Tyson Miller the second time around. Well, enjoy your homework as much as you can enjoy homework. Sometimes part of me feels like I miss the homework of like high school days and stuff like that. Like, man, what I'd give to just, have to write a paper for a day instead of having to work for 8 hours. You got Josh Hader, Austin Hayes, Jared Walsh, Josh Bell, Freddie Freeman, Jacob deGrom, Tristan McKenzie, Kyle Seager, Kybert Ruiz, Mike Yastrzemski. There we are. David Patterson, Prismic Power for Rafael Devers, Jacob deGrom, and Bryce Harper. Yeah, the UFC people really love their breaks. JD Martinez, John Lester, Salvador Perez, Cody Bellinger, Byron Buxton. Then we have Eduardo Escobar, Victor Robles, Aaron Judge, and Evan White. Jeff McNeil, Paul Goldschmidt, Keegan Aiken is the redemption for the Orioles. Keegan Aiken, that was Jeff McNeil, Paul Goldschmidt, and then William Contreras at the end. We yeah, the UFC people, that especially the funniest thing that I think about the UFC people, David, and I mean they can hear me if they want. Like, they obviously, if you've been in our UFC breaks, you know they never been afraid to say what is on the mind. But like, I feel like of all the people, they check the checklist the least. Like, I feel like a lot of regular sports fans, regular sports cards enthusiasts, we'll call them, like, I can generally ask chat if I don't know something, and like someone's got my back there. And then for UFC, like, we generally get the most complaints about, why wasn't fighter X, and it's like, well, they're only an insert, so that's it's harder to get them that. It's like, oh, I didn't know that. Like, oh well, nothing against the UFC people at all. Like, I mean, it's it's not always easy to find all that information either, or to like glean it or grok it, but it just seems, from my experience, that they know less of the checklist. The checklist is also significantly longer, so it's like, if you're just looking at a team, you can look at all the players on a certain team, but if you're looking at a fighter or looking for specific fighters, like Prism has 212 fighters in it. Well, what's the frequency of, your 200 base cards and 12 exclusives? Like, then how do you math out what you actually want to do there? Nick Castellanos, Sixto Sanchez, Walker Bueller. Oh, there we go. Come on, Walker. Shane Bieber, horribly centered. Clayton Kershaw, also horribly centered. Yeah, Chronicles has obviously been the more recent one. Nelson Cruz and Isaac Paredes were behind him. And we have Max Scherzer, Dane Dunning, Luis Robert, the future stars, Dylan Carlson, and then the Pink Speckle Mike Trout. Pink Speckle Mike Trout out of 350. Yeah, I mean, I spent like 2 hours poring over the Chronicles list, so, and I still don't know all of it. It's just stuff that's incredibly hard to just understand and know. Kevin Newman there. That said, I do love the UFC people, so, if they're out there just watching in the background, appreciate y'all. Especially as someone who doesn't watch UFC, the fact that y'all keep up, or all put up with me, was always nice. Ryan Weathers, John Means, Carlos Correa, Rough Not Oder, Lords Goriel, Kyle Lewis, Anderson Tejada, Brandon Crawford, and then horribly centered Dean Kramer. Apparently, we are getting the off-center box today. Look at this. Look at that Giancarlo Stanton. Got enough. It's like the green monster there centering. All right, Matt Olson, and then Alex Vesia. Alex Vesia, the Miami Marlins pitcher. Getting the auto here. I'm going to take my sweatshirt off here in a second. There's Alex Vesia. Then we have Zach Greinke. Kevin Newman. There we go. Zach Greinke again. Joey Votto. Javier Baez. There we are. And Whit Merrifield, Shogo Akiyama, Tyler Stevenson, and Chris Davis. We have Jerick Cole, Alex Kirilloff, the baseball for Juan Soto, Joe Adell, and Masahiro Tanaka. Some rough cut prismic powers. Oof. Yeah, I care about centering a lot less than people do. Alex Bregman, Eric Hosmer, Braylon Marquez, Bryce Harper, William Contreras, Tony Gonsolin, Mark Kanya, Blake Snell, Noah Syndergaard, the future stars Dylan Cease, Joey Gallo, and the auto is another Johan Ramirez for the Mariners. Emery getting another Johan Ramirez auto. Not exactly the rookie I think he was looking for, but another auto all the same. There we are. Paul DeYoung, Huff, Wilson Ramos, Chris Bubich, Evan Longoria, Xander Bogaerts, Ozzy Albies, Yohan Moncada, Clark Schmidt, Tyler Glasnow, the Prismic Power, Anthony Rendon, the 1975 Ryan Mountcastle, and then Chris Archer. All right, and then we have Casey Mize, Will Smith, Marcelo Zuna, Andreas Jimenez, Ramon Laureano, Justin Upton, Luis Patino, Francisco Lindor, Carlos Santana, Marcus Semien, Matt Chapman, a blue auto for Drew Rasmussen, and the Milwaukee Brewers. 113 out of 150. 113 out of 150 for the Brewers there. And we have Willie Castro as the last card out of that pack. And then I will be right back. I'm still muted, so I apologize. Yep. Yep. So what I said is I had to take my sweatshirt off. Apologize for that, and then we'll just do this. Trevor Story, Nick Madrigal, Luis Arias, Lance McCullers, Didi Gregorius, Max Fried, Alex Verdugo, Jack Flaherty, Charlie Blackman, the future stars, Devin Williams, and then Aaron Judge once again. Apologies for that. We have our Blue Wave Tony Gonsolin, though. Blue Wave Tony Gonsolin, 60 out of 75. Thanks for the shout out, David. Appreciate you catching me on that. There is the Blue Wave Tony Gonsolin. And then we have Ryan Yarborough, Dalton Varsho, Andrew McCutcheon. There we are. Jake Cronenworth, Jorge Alfaro, Shirton Apostle, AJ Puck, Christian Yelich, Sonny Gray, Jazz Chisholm, Jake Arrieta, Ronald Acuna Jr., the baseball, and then Charlie Morton. I assume you can hear me now. Let me know if you still can't. Tariq Skubal, Justin Verlander. I suppose if I ask that question, you can't hear me. You can't actually hear me ask that question, but Chris Archer, Willie Castro, Josh Donaldson. Josh Donaldson, Lorenzo Cain, Matt Chapman, and Charlie Morton. Willie Adames, Trevor Bauer, Luis Castillo, Fernando Tatis Jr., and then Aaron Fletcher, the left-hander for the Mariners. Left-hander for the Mariners, Aaron Fletcher. There's that. Thank you, David. Appreciate it. You got Roughnut Oder, Nick Senzel, Anthony Rizzo, Eugenio Suarez, Mookie Betts, Aaron Nola, Wilson Contreras, Adalberto Mondesi, Yadier Molina, Hyun-Jin Ryu, Mike Clevenger, the future stars, Kyle Lewis, then Austin Hayes and Lourdes Gurriel. We have Shohei Ohtani, Rhys Hoskins, Adonis Medina, Fernando Tatis Jr., Max Kepler, Dallas Keuchel, Ryan Yarborough, Tariq Skubal, Juan Soto, the Prismic Power, Freddie Freeman, Pete Alonso, and then Zach McKinstry. Zach McKinstry, the gold? It is gold, 12 out of 50. 12 out of 50 for Zach McKinstry and the Dodgers. Congratulations, Michael. Taking home a gold auto from the purchase on stream. And we have Nolan Arenado, Davey Garcia, Pete Alonso, Lewin Diaz, Mike Moustakas, Kyle Tucker, Christian Pache, Starling Marte, Joey Bart, Marco Gonzalez, Alec Baum, Juan Gonzalez, the baseball, Jared Walsh, and Chris Bryant. All right. Yeah, better than nothing, right? Those unpaid spots do often seem to pay off. I don't know if David was there for the UFC break where someone bought in on an unpaid fighter and then ended up getting a 1 out of 1. So, you know, always pays to pay for the fighters, or pay for your team, pay for whatever you bid on eBay for these breaks. You know, if you don't, you'll just it just gets awkward, really. There we go. Then we have Austin Meadows, Matt Olson, Joey Gallo, Yasmani Grandal, Leody Tavares, Will Myers, Aroldis Chapman, Luis Campusano, Jackie Bradley Jr., Tony Gonsolin, the future stars, Jake Cronenworth, and then a pink Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. out of 399 for the Blue Jays there. We have Andreas Jimenez. And Andreas Jimenez, Albert Pujols, George Springer, Paul Goldschmidt, Jose Abreu, Jock Peterson, Kwang Hyun Kim. How did I say Ryu? Yu Darvish, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Kevin Kiermaier, Dansby Swanson, Miguel Cabrera, and then Jared Oliva. The teal Jared Oliva. Yeah, I mean, see? Oh, you bought the one last night? 25 out of 199 for the Jared Oliva. I had heard that Hamzat got unpaid last night, so person messaged us, let us know that they accidentally put an extra or an extra 0, I think it was. I don't remember, honestly. Don't pay too much attention until it becomes a habit for people. We have Ramon Laureano, Jose Ramirez, Christian Javier, Brandon Lowe, Gleyber Torres, Brady Singer, Rafael Devers, Brandon Woodruff, Nolan Arenado, Chris Bryant, the baseball Gleyber Torres, Alec Baum, and then Alex Verdugo, the black and white. Select H2 a while ago. I mean, that's still a good one. That's still good stuff to get off of it, so congratulations still. Sure you were happy. Sure the person who didn't pay for Hamzat was not happy. Alright, so we got Luis Robert, Chris Sale, Nick Castellanos, Sixto Sanchez, Walker Buehler, Ryan Weathers, Masahiro Tanaka, Paul DeYoung, Kenta Maeda, Mike Trout, Bruce Dargrador, all the future stars, and Luis Garcia. And then we have Ashton Godot. Ashton Godot for the Rockies is our next auto. There we are. And the Rockies get another auto on the board. Yordan Alvarez, John Means. John Means, Carlos Correa, and Rougned Odor. Then we have Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And we have Kevin Newman, Sin Shu Chu, Tanner Houck, Chris Paddock, Ryan Mountcastle, and Jacob deGrom. The Prismic Power, Jacob deGrom. The 1975 Christian Yelich. Then we have Cabrian Hayes, the Prism rookie, or Silver rookie, Refractor rookie. Who do I know? Zach Greinke, Joey Votto, Javier Baez, and then Whit Merrifield. We have Alex Bregman, Tristan McKenzie, Kyle Seager, Keibert Ruiz, Mike Yastrzemski, David Peterson, Jose Altuve, and then Cody Hoyer. Cody Hoyer, the no longer White Sox, but White Sox auto. Sure Blaze won't mind that. Cody Hoyer, the auto for the White Sox, and then Keston Hiura ending out that box, or ending out that half of the box, sorry. There we are. Boom. All right, and then we have Eric Hosmer, Braylon Marquez, Bryce Harper, William Contreras, Victor Robles, Aaron Judge, Evan White, Jeff McNeil, Luis Robert, Randy Arozarena, the future stars, Andreas Jimenez, then the purple Dane Dunning. Purple Dane Dunning for the Rangers out of 299 for Dane Dunning. Jose Altuve, Manny Machado, Sam Huff, Wilson Ramos, Chris Bubich, Evan Longoria, Casey Mize, Yordan Alvarez, JT Realmuto, Kevon Biggio, and Willie Adames. Jorge Posada, Steven Strasburg, Will Smith, Marcell Ozuna, Andreas Jimenez, Ramon Laureano, Trevor Story, Trevor Bauer, Luis Castillo, Wilson Contreras, Adalberto Mondesi, Yadier Molina, Shohei Ohtani, and then Aaron Fletcher, the second auto for Aaron Fletcher and the Mariners. Aaron Fletcher, the auto. And we have Will Smith, Nick Madrigal, Luis Arias, Lance McCullers, Dalton Varsho, Andrew McCutcheon, Hyun-Jin Ryu. Then we have Mike Clevenger, Max Kepler, Dallas Keuchel, Ryan Yarborough, the future stars Brendan McKay, Christian Javier, and Marcell Ozuna. Seems like a right back at the beginning, starting off with the future stars Arozarena and Brendan McKay. Jake Cronenworth, Jorge Alfaro, Sherton Apostel, AJ Puck, Tariq Skubal, Juan Soto, Christian Pache, Starling Marte, Joey Bart, the Prismic Power for Rhys Hoskins, Juan Soto, the 1975, and then Carlos Hernandez, the refractor auto for the Royals. David getting another one, another Royals auto. There he is, Carlos Hernandez. Then we have Evan White, Justin Verlander, Chris Archer, Willie Castro, Josh Donaldson, Lorenzo Cain, Marco Gonzalez, Alec Boehm, Max Muncy, Kyle Schwarber, Joe Adell, the baseball for Jose Altuve, Brandon Lowe, and Jeff McNeil. Did very well, IMO. Me? Well, that's a compliment towards me. I appreciate it. You gonna be in the UFC break tonight, David? We do have a UFC break coming up tonight. Our 3 p.m. break unfortunately got canceled due to an error in listings, but do have UFC coming up tonight. UFC Chronicles. Fair. Well, if you do get in on that, we'll ship your Royals cards with that. I don't see no, you're the Royals. I just put that there. I don't see anywhere else. So, one thing to know about Chronicles is that there's like 20 fighters total in the base sets. So, a lot of the fighters, 103 total fighters, most of them are either autos or inserts only. And then we have Nick Senzel, Anthony Rizzo, Eugenio Suarez, Mookie Betts, Aaron Nola, Josh Hader, Eloy Jimenez, Sean Murphy, Corey Seager, Luis Robert, the future stars, Brady Singer, the 1975, and then Kyle Seager. The pink for the Mariners out of 350. Pink speckle for the Mariners there, and Kyle Seager. Mike Moustakas, Shohei Ohtani, Rhys Hoskins, Adonis Medina, Fernando Tatis, Davey Garcia, Pete Alonso, Ronald Acuna Jr., Andrew Benintendi, Austin Riley, Jose Altuve, Luis Campusano, and then JT Brubaker for the Pirates is their next auto. JT Brubaker. Pirates getting another auto to go with their Jared Olivas. Wrong Seager. Yeah, I mean, for you. No, I get it. Kyle Tucker, Lewin Diaz, Mike Moustakas, Kyle Tucker, Cabrian Hayes. And then we have Steven Strasburg, Shane Bieber, Clayton Kershaw, Nelson Cruz, Isaac Paredes, Max Scherzer, baseball for Juan Soto, Casey Mize, and then Andrew Benintendi. I think it'd be cool if Corey and Kyle end up on the same team next year, since they are both free agents. All right, then we have Keston Hiura, Lucas Giolito, Spencer Howard, Corey Kluber, Jorge Soler, Dane Dunning, Kyle Lewis, Anderson Tejada, Brandon Crawford, Dylan Cease, the future stars, Jackie Bradley Jr., and then Luis Bassave. Luis Bassave for the Giants. I do believe he ended up being outrighted to San Jose. But Luis Bassave, the former White Sox, now Giant minor leaguer. Austin Riley, Ian Anderson, Lewis Brinson, Shane McClanahan, Austin Hayes, Dean Kramer, Giancarlo Stanton, Shugo Akiyama, Tyler Stevenson, Chris Davis, and then Garrett Cole. Spider tacking himself to the back of another card there. The Prismic Power, Wilson Contreras, Mike Trout, the 1975, Evan Longoria, Jared Walsh, Josh Bell, Freddie Freeman, J.D. Martinez, John Lester, Salvador Perez, Alex Kirilloff, Tony Gonsolin, Mark Canha, Blake Snell, Byron Buxton, and then Dane Dunning, the White Sox auto. All of his base cards appear to be with the Rangers, but his auto is apparently with the Sox. Dane Dunning, the purple White Sox auto to 250. What, that feels awkward, but, congratulations, Blaze, condolences, Steven. I don't know. That's, he sure do. And then Casey Mize. This is the last card there out of that half. All right. Second half here. We have Cody Bellinger, Byron Buxton, Eduardo Escobar, Miguel Cabrera, Noah Syndergaard, Xander Bogaerts, Ozzie Albies, Yohan Moncada, Clark Schmidt, the future stars Devin Williams, and then Kyle Lewis. We have Isaac Paredes, the gold shimmer. Nothing yet, GG. Nothing yet, unfortunately. 24 out of 50 for the gold Isaac Paredes. Somehow the Twins have remained a veritable skunk in terms of hits. Even generic nice things. Victor Robles, Luis Garcia, and Patrick Corbin, Bobby Dahlbeck. And we have Tyler Glass now. Justin Upton, Luis Patino, Francisco Lindor, Ronald Acuna Jr. of the baseball, and then Eduardo Escobar. We have our captain's cloth, Buster Posey. 39 out of 99 for the Buster Posey captain's cloth. Not even a color. It has been rough going, GG, for you. I apologize. If I could change something, I would. 39 out of 99 for the Buster Posey Captain's Cloth. You got like some prisms of people, but not Aaron Judge, Ahmed Rosario, Jesus Sanchez, Anthony Rendon, Dylan Carlson. You got like a prism Byron Buxton, but like not Alex Kirilloff. Carlos Santana, Marcus Simeon, Didi Gregorius, Max Fried, Alex Verdugo, Jack Flaherty, Cabrian Hayes, and then our auto is Andre Shrub. I've gone so long without an Astros auto. It was kind of nice. Apologies to Jared, but I guess I have to be reminded every now and then. Yeah, I mean, at least from this product, I would. From Topps Chrome, I wouldn't blame you there. It's been kind of bare last couple days for you. And we have Pete Alonso, Gio Urshela, DJ LeMahieu, Nate Pearson, Michael Confornato, Tim Anderson, Charlie Blackmon, Christian Yelich, Sonny Gray, Jazz Chisholm, the Future Stars Kyle Lewis, Andrew Benintendi, the negative Ian Anderson, and then Lewin Diaz right after that. We have Alejandro Kirk, Luke Voigt, Kettle Marte, Ryan Braun. Just a stack of cards behind him. There we go. Ryan Braun, Jake Arrieta, Matt Chapman, and Charlie Morton. Then we have Garrett Crochet, Buster Posey, the Prismic Power, Cody Bellinger, Dylan Carlson. The auto is Dalton Varsho for the Diamondbacks. Dalton Varsho for the Diamondbacks, the auto. There we are, Dalton Varsho and the D-backs. Corey Seager, Devin Williams, David Dahl, Shun Yamaguchi, Austin Meadows, Matt Olson, Joey Gallo, Yasmani Grandal, Leody Tavares, Will Myers, Aroldis Chapman, Juan Gonzalez, the baseball, Austin Riley, and Ronald Acuna Jr. right at the end. I mean, it really depends. Like, for Topps Chrome, it seems like the teams with the most rookies are the ones to get. Those seems to be the most popular, and also have the most hits because like the rookies are the autos in the set. So I would take that into consideration. Like I don't have an answer for you on who that team exactly is. Someone else in chat might be able to help you out. But like, I think looking at the checklist is where you can determine that. Like we use Group Break Checklist for most of our products, and Group Break Checklist has a nice breakdown where you can actually see everything you'll get from the team. So you know you can check them out whenever you look at a set and see what team you want that way as well. As far as I'm aware, most people are just looking for specific players or it's their favorite team. So Braves always have a good farm system, so they're just generally a good shout. Braves and Cubs are generally in that joiner, or in that echelon. Rays obviously also, since you know they traded away their best player and still made the playoffs. Even though they lost to the Red Sox, they still made the playoffs. They're trading away arguably their best player. The Twins honestly are normally not that bad of a bet. They just recently went all in on a team and ended up losing, so it didn't work out for them. The Mariners have a good farm system right now, so in the future they might be a good buy. Then we have Cabrian Hayes, Keston Hiura, Lucas Giolito, Spencer Howard, Corey Kluber, Max Muncy. Then we have Kyle Schwarber, Joe Adell, Josh Hader, the Future Stars Yordan Alvarez, the 1975 Ronald Acuna Jr., and then a teal Fernando Tatis Jr. Fernando Tatis Jr. out of 199. Then we have AJ Puck, Jorge Soler, Ian Anderson, Lewis Brinson, Shane McClanahan, Austin Hayes. We have Jared Walsh with the cards behind him. Jared Walsh, Eloy Jimenez, and Sean Murphy. We have Corey Seager, Max Muncy, and then Nick Madrigal, the auto for the White Sox. Another White Sox no longer on the team. Now with the Cubs, but going to the Sox here. There is Nick Madrigal. We have Justin Verlander, Josh Bell, Freddie Freeman, JD Martinez, John Lester, Andrew Benintendi, Austin Riley, Jose Altuve, Steven Strasburg, Shane Bieber, Clayton Kershaw, Fernando Tatis Jr., the baseball, Xander Bogaerts, and Max Kepler. We're taking this upcoming weekend off, but we do oftentimes have weekend breaks. Salvador Perez, Cody Bellinger, Byron Buxton, Eduardo Escobar, Nelson Cruz, Isaac Paredes, Max Scherzer, Dane Dunning, Nick Solak, the future stars, Kyle Schwarber, and then the green Josh Donaldson. There you go. It only took us to the final box, Gigi. Only took us to the final box to get a green wave Josh Donaldson out of 99. Josh Donaldson out of 99 for you. Not completely devoid of hits. Maybe not the exact hit you were looking for, but, we just get another one right after. And it's an auto. Brent Rooker, the refractor auto for the Twins as well. Look at that. 2 in a row. Just had to wait. Just had to wait, right? Brent Rooker got the auto for the Twins to go with the Josh Donaldson green. Dallas Keuchel, Miguel Cabrera, Luis Garcia, Patrick Corbin, Bobby Dahlbeck, Kyle Lewis, Anderson Tejada, Brandon Crawford. We have Dean Kremer, Giancarlo Stanton, Shogo Akiyama, Mike Trout, the Prismic Power, Joey Bart, and John Means. Yeah, I mean, it's better than nothing, right? That's what we're looking for. Ahmed Rosario, Jesus Sanchez. Then we have Anthony Rendon, Dylan Carlson, Gio Urshela, DJ LeMahieu, Tyler Stevenson, Chris Davis, Jarrett Cole, Alex Kirilloff, Shun Yamaguchi, Patrick, excuse me, Patrick Weigel for the Braves there. I mean, so I assume this recent jumbo is simply just because, like, it's out of rotation, right? Like, Bowman Chrome is the new hotness, so that's what people are looking for, not the Topps Chrome. And then we have Carlos Correa right at the end. That's generally what I assume, like... We've done products in the past sometimes, you know, the older products, like, the more we did Prism, the higher Prism went down, so, or the more Prism went down, so, you know, it's the cycle, right? But, yeah, thank you all once again for being here, whether you're here because you're in the break or here just to hang out. I appreciate it. If you do want to get in on more breaks, you can check out our break schedule on our social media. Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter is where you can find us. _sports is how you can find us. And when you see something you like there, you can head on over to our eBay store, TwoBros788. TwoBros788, you can save us as your favorite seller, find out when listings go live, as well as check out our extensive selection of singles. And if you see something, or if you end up winning an auction there, you can come here to YouTube while you're here. If you want to like the video, it doesn't do a whole lot outside of feeding my own ego. But if you subscribe, turn on the notifications, you could be like David and Michael here, who ended up getting in on the Royals and Dodgers, who got a couple hits each as they went unpaid on eBay. And then just another way you can get in on the break as well by turning on those notifications and finding out when we go live, as we do try and sell those spots prior to the break beginning. And we do have a retail store in Blaine, Minnesota. And come on up to the Northtown Mall. Check us out. Got plenty of sports cards, sports memorabilia, anything a sports fan in your life or that is you could want, as well as a nice candy shop and an area with big screen TVs and recliners called the End Zone, where you can watch the game while others do shopping, or you can watch the game with the others in your life in the mall. Whatever you choose, really. Not the boss of you and never will be. And if you want your own product, you can give our retail store a call, 763-786-9133. Number will also be in the upper right hand corner. To give them a call, they will ship sealed product to you. We just open product, Gigi. So like we open these breaks, right, and then we also have a warehouse that opens product as well. So that is where some of our allocation goes right now. Maybe in the future we'll break more of it, but right now part of the allocation does still go to the warehouse. Nate Pearson, Michael Confornato, Tim Anderson, Alejandro Kirk, Tony Gonsolin, Mark Kanha, Blake Snell, Noah Syndergaard, Xander Bogaerts, future stars for Mike Brousseau, Jacob deGrom, the 1975, and then the Pink Dylan Carlson. Pink Dylan Carlson for the Cards out of $3.99. We have Rafael Devers, Luke Voigt, Kettle Marte, Ryan Braun, Devin Williams, David Dahl, Ozzie Albies, Yohan Moncada, McClark Schmidt, Tyler Glasnow, Justin Upton, Kettle Marte for the baseball, Austin Meadows, and Brandon Woodruff. Also, it's not a weird question. That's a perfectly reasonable question. Shun Yamaguchi, Austin Meadows, Matt Olson, Joey Gallo, Luis Patino, Francisco Lindor. Never want people to be afraid to ask questions. You may think that they're dumb, but if you don't know, you don't know. Carlos Santana and Marcus Semien. Dumb or weird, I should say. You didn't say dumb, you said weird, but either way. Hope people are never afraid to ask questions on stream. Didi Gregorius, Max Fried, Sixto Sanchez, and then we have Ali Sanchez as our auto for the Mets. Ali Sanchez, I think that's the first Mets auto, so Michael getting a Mets auto to go with his Dodgers. We have Jorge Alfaro, Albert Pujols, George Springer, Paul Goldschmidt, Jose Abreu, Jock Peterson, Jose Ramirez, Alex Verdugo, Jack Flaherty, Charlie Blackmon, Christian Yelich, the future stars, Jesus Luzardo, and then Jazz Chisholm. Sheraton Apostol, Christian Javier, Brandon Lowe, Gleyber Torres. We have Brady Singer, Sonny Gray, Jazz Chisholm, Jake Arrieta, Matt Chapman, Garrett Crochet, the Prismic Power, Jacob deGrom, Nolan Arenado, and then Jojo Romero with the teal for the Phillies. On to Sylvia. Got 153 out of 199, the teal auto for the Phillies. Jojo Romero. And last little bit here as we have Hyun-Jin Ryu, Chris Sale, Nick Castellanos, Sixto Sanchez, Walker Buehler, Ryan Weathers, John Means, Buster Posey, Yasmani Grandal, Leody Tavares, Will Myers, the baseball Rod Carew, Jake Arrieta, and Mike Clevenger as the final card of the break. Quick look at the stuff that ended up top loaded. At least the autos, basically. Autos and stuff under 99. Quick run through. Got all those Astros at the top there. Some of the stuff that we just saw. There's that gold Isaac Paredes that I didn't put up for some reason. Now I'm questioning myself. Who knows? Who knows what goes on in my head? It's not me. All right, and then we have the teal Yerman Mercedes auto, the gold Ryan Castellani auto, the blue Drew Rasmussen auto, the blue William Contreras auto, the blue Tony Gonsolin, the blue Tyson Miller auto, the purple Luis Garcia, the gold Zach McKinstry auto for the Dodgers. Jorge Soler, the auto for the or not auto, sorry. Just a gold. You know that, David. I apologize. Buster Posey, the captain's cloth out of 99 for the Giants. All right, thank you all very much once again for being here. We do have one last break today, or do we have another? No, we don't. We don't. It's UFC Chronicles. UFC Chronicles at 5 p.m. is our next break. Those auctions are still up, so if you're a fan of UFC, go ahead and check those out at our eBay store, 2bro788. Back online with more baseball tomorrow, as well as we have some Donruss Optic tomorrow. So feel free to get in on that. We also have some Obsidian basketball, some Prism T-Mall, and some Origins football. Thank you all once again for being here. And then it will be an auto, yes. If you get him to sign that, I don't know what I would do, but it would be really special. So maybe think about it. I don't know. Up to you. All right. Still, thank you, everyone. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Great rest of your week. It's Wednesday, so, we're in the home stretch. We can make it through. Have a good weekend, and we'll see you next time.